Hello, hello. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Donna. I'm on time. So I'm just going to do the whole thing, the bit that I'm useless at. And I'll be right with you. If you're coming in after and you want to skip through this next little bit, you can. Actually, I'm done. That was fast. Faster than usual. Hello. So I am Emma from Emma's Happy Place. My website is Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. No, it's not. That's my Facebook group, Emma's Happy Place Arts and Crafts. My website is emmashappyplace.co.uk. I design and now make everything in house. Craft kits, colour create kits, we've got vintage kits, we've got collage kits, we've got other products on there. Hi Tracy, hi Superstar Emma. Superstar, that's me. I am live on Facebook and YouTube. Please do give us a thumbs up and a share. YouTube, again, it's really hard to build, but you know, this is a new kit for me. Yes, but at the end of April, yeah. The last kit was Magic Down by the Pond. Now, I'm clearly not over me fairy phase because I had to use these ones because they're so stinking cute. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Maxine. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Donna. Hi, Kim. Hi, Jan. Hi, anybody else that is watching as well. If you're watching from anywhere else on Facebook and not just on the Emma's Happy Place Facebook page, I won't be able to see comments. But if there's anything that you would like me to see, you can either message us or just come over to YouTube or go to the Facebook page. I do try and look at comments when Facebook allows it, but Facebook's been so strange lately. I don't know what's the matter with it. Hi Lisa. So I'm gonna run through the samples because I can go through them quicker just while waiting for people to come in. This kit has 25 pages. Some have 2, some have, it's a little bit different. I'll show you. Hi Val. I'll show you it in a second. But what we've also got is something called transparencies. They are printed on like a clear film. Because now I do it all in house, I can test things really, really quick. And if they're good, I can carry on with them. I don't have to wait and backwards and forwards. And I love these, the transparencies that they are shiny. It's like an acetate. Hi Jane, no problem at all, lovely. Hiya Helen. So the transparencies, you can colour them on the back with acrylic paint. You can also use the alcohol pens. You can also just use them as backgrounds. In the set, there is 6 pages, 2 of each design. So 3 designs, 2 of each pages, which means you get 6. And there's also some of the pre-coloured shrink plastic as well. And this one, I think I'm going to show this one. Actually, we'll do it tonight. We'll make this one tonight. I'll show you how I made this. So it's really cute. This is a shrink plastic. This is one of the backing papers because I've done the backing papers a little bit different as well, where you can actually colour your own backing papers or leave them black and white. I'll show. Anyway, but I'll just nip through the samples really, really quick. I mean, how cute is she? And then we have this one. And this is where they live. This is Mushroom Lane. So all the flowers and everything's in the kit. This is another one, the backing papers. This is the transparencies. Again, this one. Because I think, I don't know, I've got it in my head that they all fly up and stand on top of the houses. I don't know. I don't know, but they do. So mushrooms, loads of mushrooms and things. Bigger flowers as well, so more to colour. Transparency. This one is coloured with acrylic paints, but I didn't let it dry. I put the glue down before it dried and it's left like quite a cool texture. This one, so you can take them a little bit darker. I've coloured her so she looks a little bit punk style. This one as well. This is a backing paper as well. Again with the transparencies behind. And this one is the book I was on about where you use the bigger rings and you can sort of have bigger books. So all it is plain paper. It's 100 GSM plain paper and I've made the front cover. You can go back on other lives and see how I've made these. I've gotten these in for the 3rd time back in stock. I probably won't get them again, to be honest, but I've still got the rings and things. It depends how many people ask about them. There's still some in stock up, but this is another one of the shrinks. And what I've done is I've glued it to a back of just a clip. And this one's a plastic clip. So I thought that looked quite cool on there. It's just so cute, the little houses. Hi, Sheila. Hi, anybody that's snuck in as well. So that is the bigger rings. These ones are, I want to say 32mm, and the other ones are 28. It just means you can have more on them. I mean, I could have made it even bigger than this. And all they do is they pop on and off. And it just means you can take and put pages in as and when you fancy. Also, I do want to say that the punch, this is, I want to say 1.5mm, but it might just be 1. It goes through this, and it's like a hardboard, like a grey board type thing. So I'll just do it quick on here. It goes through with ease. It also does go through the shrink plastic as well, but I mean, you wouldn't put shrink plastic on it unless you were going to make a tiny little doll's house book or something. But I just wanted to say that they go through that as well. I'll move that over. I have made, hang on, some little earrings out of the shrink plastic. Hang on, that's tucked behind. So these are the ones with the bigger shrink plastic. And what I've done here is I've put the glitter nail varnish over. You know how I've been sealing them? You can use UV resin, but how cute is that? But I used glitter nail varnish to seal them this time for those ones. And then I made some super tiny ones as well. It's so cute. These is gifts. This one, I haven't sealed it with anything. I've left them matte, but I wouldn't wear them in the shower. I would definitely seal them with something. I mean, I wouldn't wear jewellery in the shower anyway, but how cute are they? These rings are so cute. And then this one, I had this key ring. It says, we'll be friends until we are old and senile. Then we will be new friends. That was a random key ring I had. Well, I say random, it's a friend. You know, I mean, that's really cute. But I also added that, and I just thought that just, you could take your gifts further. And again, make sure you seal everything that's going to be handled a lot. I just use a clear nail varnish. Again, UV resin, but you can go back over past lives and things and see everything that I've done with them. Now, breathe. I'll show you the kit. So the kit, it's got hundreds of mushrooms, all different size mushrooms. This one, I could fit 2 per page because I wanted it to have bigger ones as well. And then you've got 4 smaller ones. I've got ink all over my fingers. So again, and this is the different one. So 2 big, and then the 4 in the smaller sizes. It's still quite big, but they're not. It's just nice big images. Then we have more mushrooms. Mushrooms with, I don't know. Mushrooms with things. And then mushrooms. More mushrooms. And this one, I mean, it looks like a bird bath. It's a mushroom. They're both lovely. Oh, I'm pleased that I've been playing with the glitter Mod Podge. Excellent. Thank you very much. So these are the flowers. Obviously, you get smaller ones, bigger ones that can go with everything. These can actually be just a focal point. So you get 2 sheets of the flowers because I thought they would be used. And then this flower as well. And then we've got these ones, which again, this flower I tend to draw quite often in different ways. So they're different. But this is the backing paper. So you've got 1 A4 sheet, and so they're coloured, but I've left these white so you can actually leave them white and build up on it. Or you can colour them as well. I just thought it was a bit more interactive, but I understand not everybody will want them that big. So you've got 3 A4 like this of the different backing papers. Oh, gets in the way. And then this one as well. Hold on, we'll get to the other backing papers. I'm sure I haven't forgot them. So these flowers and leaves and things as well. There's foliage, there's all sorts. Then what I've done is I've put 2 like A5 side by side of the same. So you've got smaller ones to work with of each of the backing papers. Again, remember you can cut the top off them and use cut round them and use this as a top for a DL card. Doesn't have to be just as it is. I mean, there could be journaling cards, absolutely anything. And then we've got the little fairies. Hold on. So this one here, you get 2 sheets of each of these, all different sizes. I have made this one, I'd made them smaller, but they were really hard to colour these bits. So I thought I'll just make them a bit bigger. And then they'll be easier to colour. And then this one's just so pretty. She reminds me of Cindy. Definitely. Or even if you want to have them in like a journal, you want to journal into them, anything like that. So there's 25 sheets. in there. Some you get one sheet, some you get others. Thank you so much, Caroline. And then we'll get the printed shrink plastic. That is on the website as well. So this is it. So they're the same size. They're the same size and they're the same size. Now, they aren't because I couldn't fit them on. You know. Yep. Drawn them all, Caroline. All me. So they are the shrinks. And we will use them as well today. And then we have these. So it's in the transparency, you get 6 sheets, 3 designs, 2 of each, and I'm throwing stuff about all over the place today. So these are, you get the frames and things, the black and white. These can be for backgrounds, frames and things. This is the first one. I love them. I've been using them pretty much in everything. And then this one, remember, cut them down. Don't use them all together. And then this one as well. Caroline, one day I might make stamps, but at the minute, obviously, cost of living, everything else. And this way, you're getting loads and loads of the images on paper that in many, many different sizes. If you get a stamp, it's one size done. This way, I find the more you get more of it and they're already stamped out. So one day I might do stamps, but honestly, this way, I mean, the paper's brilliant. It works with everything, loads of different sizes. It just gives more options, and it's for the same price as a A5 stamp. It makes more sense at the minute. So, and this one as well. These are the corners and the heart, and this I love them. I absolutely love these, and with acrylic paint on the back, they're stunning. Yeah, it's at the minute. Honestly, I looked into stamps. I thought about getting some made, and then I went down this route basically because I always want different sizes of stuff. I never ever want just one stamp that's the same size, and I thought, what's the best way I could do it? So I went through a gazillion people for paper and things like that. At the start, the paper was brilliant, and then they sent us different paper, told us it was the same. So, and then I was sourcing the paper and getting it printed elsewhere, but now I do it all in house. I get to check everything. Do you know what it is? The shrinks. And I don't, what's the words I'm looking for? Colouring them in yourself. You get shrinks, you stamp them, you colour them in. Yes, they can look amazing if you're good at it. You can use pencil, you can use alcohol ink. If you want to use acrylic and you shrink it down after you've used acrylic, it cracks. Your colours change as you shrink them down. This way, they're done and they look good when they're shrunk as well. A lot of thought went into it. So I'm going to use some of the shrinks, but I do just want to show the fairies that I have cut. I've got stuff everywhere. The colours that I've, so you can do them really, really bright or take them really muted back. But to start off with, hang on, that's not that one. Where's me? We're just going to make some quick earrings. Just a quick run through of how I did it. It's super quick, great for gifts, anything like that. Thank you. Yeah, I've waffled and waffled. So which ones do you think we should make? Should we make these ones, these bigger ones? These ones here would make great studs. I chopped her feet off by mistake. How awful is that? I was too busy talking. We'll make these ones, little mushrooms. So it's just the shrinks, the same as ever. I always leave a border just because the nature of shrink plastic, if you're using your scissors and things, it can crack a bit because it is plastic after all. And just taking it round. I would say it's about 3-4 mil border. You can't really tell once they're made anyway if the border's slightly different. If you're going to put a hole in your shrink plastic, do it beforehand because it shrinks, and use the bigger side of whatever you use making a hole with. I have just poked my scissors through before. I've drilled them after as well. That is also fine. So don't worry if you haven't. I am going to use a crocodile if I haven't put it away somewhere. Find it. Oh, here it is behind us. And what I do is I kind of pick a spot a little bit further away from the top and make it further down just because of the shrink. Because I know I chopped their feet off. So all I'm going to do is kind of there. And I have mirrored them so that they look good as earrings if you want that. Obviously, they can be key rings, journal dangles, whatever you want. And again, gazillions of YouTube videos I've done. I'm just not very techie, so it's a bit. This is no hairdryer, it's a heat tool. You will need this if you want to do it this way, but it comes with full instructions and you can use them in the oven as well. If you're a little bit frightened of them, try the oven, and then all you've got, it tells you that just pop something heavy on top of them when you pull them out, because they do move. So I'm going to let it warm up first. If you've got a heat tool that's a bit more powerful, hold it further away. Thank you, Helen. I do feel I've grown over the past few years. I'm getting better. I'm finding, yeah, a bit better. Oh, Sheila, I'll show the stuff that I've made again. Don't worry. Did you, Helen? I never got any of those. So it does move when you start shrinking it. And it's like a magic trick. If you've never seen it before, it is like a magic trick. Oh, just keep going. They do get hot, so be careful. Turn it over. I always start on the matte side, and then I turn it over on the back, and then in there, and then just pop something on top. I use a silicone tool, which I got from TK Maxx, which just fell down behind the desk. But how cute are they? And then I just go straight into the second one. I'm also using acrylic block. That works. And that's what I flatten it with after. Just make sure it doesn't melt. Hi, Kathy. Thank you so much. So again, just shrinking it down. Keep your heat tool moving if it's one of those fast ones. But I would say try the oven if you... It's definitely, I would always say the first one or two will always go a bit there. But once you get the hang of it, it's cool stuff. And you can use it with resin, make those cool dangly things. There we go. Just flatten it down. And if you don't flatten it down quick enough, you can just reheat them and it'll start to bend again. Like I say, it is plastic. It is super cute though. Oh, I'm gonna drop everything. I didn't have another mega avalanche, but it's all on my kitchen bench now. I'm gonna sort it out because Tuesday will be on the kitchen bench. How cute are they? And then all I do is I get these packs of finds and things. You can get them on Amazon for next to nothing. I'm going to make a kit up with loads of different stuff in to go with shrinks eventually. But of course, Bella is still taking over everything. So you can just get them. This one I've had ages, and I just get jump rings and things in it. I'm just going to find me tools. I had everything ready, but I use pliers. Round nose pliers. As you can see, I've got quite a few because I kept losing them, and then I find them when I bought more. And jump rings. I'll make one and then I'll show you how I seal it. So you'll need 2 jump rings and whatever you're using as your hook. There's loads of stuff you can do. I'm hoping to see my granddaughters this week. Excellent, Alison. Alison, if it's easier, send us a message and we'll work something else out. You don't have to do it that way. There's got to be an easy way we can work it so you don't have to wait. Now, with these, as it goes through, it's not going to sit right. So what I do with them is I just give it a little twist. So that is now sideways. And then like that. And then just pop it in your ring. And it's easy as this. I would seal them first. You can either use UV resin or nail varnish, which I found is so, so good. I cannot remember the lady who told us about the nail varnish, but it's like the best tip ever because it's so readily available. And obviously you can get ones with glitter and things in. But there is one earring. And you could sell them a little till your heart's content. I'm going to put this one away for now. And I'm just going to get the nail varnish super quick. But my nail varnish was £1. And I've got these. It's Technique. It was from the Metro Centre and the cheapy shop. Isn't it good, Kathy? So nail varnish, all I do is over the matte side is go over. Basically, if you use water on the ink of the shrinks, it will move. It's just the nature of them and how they're made. It's how you get this colour so crisp and things. Because if you put it through a heated printer, the shrinks will activate. But this way, so nail varnish is a solvent, your resin is a solvent. So I wouldn't use a water-based one, but there you go. It's nice and sealed. Give it another coat with the with your sparkly one, and that is basically it. The shrinks, and you do get a shiny side, so you can use whatever side that you want. I always tend to find this side, the matte side, is nicest. When you've sealed it, it just feels more crisp. I don't know why. Do you want some earrings, Donna? I've got a few pairs made. Anyway, I do put every now and then, or more often than not, I do put things I've made in people's orders, or little random gifts and things that I've found along the way that I think people are like. The latest ones is pens with flowers. That are flowers. I love them. I think they're so cute. To do wash, Caroline? The pre-coloured, the shrinks. The pre-coloured, because I find that doing your own shrink plastics, for years I've tried every which way, and I feel that never looks good. I mean, obviously it's each to their own. That's just my opinion. So I'm gonna grab. I've lost my kit. There it is. The earrings are adorable, and they always shrink down lovely. So I'm not going to do the girls' night. We'll do them on Tuesday, but I'm thinking we'll do the mushroom houses Tuesday and the paint the girls on Tuesday. What I'm thinking is right now I want one of these backing papers, because we're going to do the jumpy one. And I'm thinking, I love that so much. Imagine that in a kid's room. You pop that in a frame, some of the fairies, 3D them up. It'd be fantastic. Yeah, Caroline, I have tested everything insanely. If you ask anybody, it's been quite insane. Which backing paper do you think I should use? 1, 2, or 3? You tell me. I don't know which one, because I like them all. I don't know how to do the finding thingies. You do now. 2. That one. That one, 2. 1, 2. We'll go with that one, because I think that one's number 2. Right. I have got a load, obviously already coloured and things like that. And I'm just going to come in with my tiny little 100 by 100 trimmer. I need more space. I need a crafting house, and all I'm going to do is I'm just going to trim the edges off. Again, I'm not too fussed if I do chop a little bit off. I love this. Have I said I love this trimmer so much? 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, see, everybody wanted something different. I just went off the first 2 that I seen. Sorry. We'll do them all anyway. I want to get all the backing papers that I've done so far, because there's absolutely loads of kits on the website. That's not straight, Emma. Well, that's embarrassing. Watch what I'm doing. Do it there. Oh, Kathy, you're going to be hooked. Honestly, absolutely hooked. So we're going to go with this one. These you can't colour in just the same way as any alcohol ink, watercolour, pencils, however you like. If you're finding that you struggle with colouring anything, clear gesso is a great way of having a clear layer over that'll leave things open a little bit longer. So anything that you're struggling with, just put a coat of clear gesso on. And that's what I was using last week. Clear gesso is basically, it is a base. Do you know when you put like a base down and you painting furniture and you put a base layer or whatever? It leaves it's so everything stays open a little bit longer so you can blend it more, but you need to make sure that's totally dry before you start colouring on it. That's just a tip. I'm plucking it out of thin air, really. I have got the shrinkies, and I do want to use a rainbow because I love them so much. And what I use for these is acrylic paint, acrylic pens, alcohol pens, or I just leave them as they are, and that's it. Tonight we are going to get the acrylic paints out because I want to. Just because I want to. Now I will put it on some white so we can see. And there's two sides to it, and you can sort of feel it. I would always paint on the side that you can feel the ink on. Just then it saves anything getting scratched or anything like that. And I want to take a small brush. I meant this one with a short tail. Posca pens work. That's what I did one of them with. Also, I've got, oh, heck, acrylic pens. They work as well. Absolutely brilliant. It's just your water-based won't work, basically. So Posca pens, alcohol pens, anything you would use on a porous surface. I just really want to use neon pink. You know. Well, what I want to do is this bit. And just paint them on. And beforehand, if you want to add your white, so I tend to find you don't have to be totally neat with them either. You can just sort of slap it on. So this one here can go over with the pink and change the colour again. So now you've got a different kind of orange. It's just fun. Fun. Hi, Barbara. Hey, how rude. Fancy coming in late? No, you're absolutely fine. It's on forever. You can easily watch back. And I'm excited, so you probably can put us on mute anyway. This is a white Posca pen. If you want to add in details before you go over the top with your colour, add them in first, so you're basically working back to front. So I'm just going to go around these just to show. So I could have coloured the hearts in white if I wanted to. But I mean, you can still go over with a colour if you want once it's dry. Add some dots on here as well. And then all you want to do is let the Posca dry. Won't take long before you colour over the top. But remember, if you use alcohol ink over acrylic, alcohol breaks down the acrylic paint, so it will come off. Neon is not a stage, it's a way of life. So we'll just dry that off quick. I love the rainbow too. Honestly, I'm over the moon with this collection. It works so well with the last one as well. Like, I've used the bees off the last one. Imagine the frog with this, living in the gardens and things. Absolutely. I want to use it all in one go at night, but I'm back Tuesday and I will be in the kitchen. So I will warn you though, I will have Bella, and she's chance to be an absolute torment, but you might get to see her being a torment. Right, I think that's going to be dry enough. So all I'm going to do is just wipe that off there because I'll use that for something else. And we'll take this one. This is another one. These are Amsterdam acrylics, and I love the teal and I love the pink. And I'll show you in a second what colour. I haven't got much left. I need some more. Tiny bit. What colour they make together, the purple. So I'll go over here with the blue. Okay, don't overthink it. Just slap it on like that. And then I'm going to grab a bit more neon pink. And I mixed on here. It makes the most lovely purple. Probably better if I added more pink, but you know, I still love it. Let's go over. Just like that. Obviously, if you're doing it, you'll have more time and you probably won't be as excited. Oh, it's a bit much, isn't it? Anyway, I won't need to add glue to this because it's got 3 ton of paint on. We'll just stick it right on there. And this one, what I'll do is, I don't want to waste it on my brush. I'm just going to stick that to one side 2 seconds. And I'm just going to start painting that one in. So on 2 of the sheets, you have got an extra rainbow. But you never have too many rainbows. I love this as well, the frame. Stuck that in there. But the good thing about it is you can wipe stuff off it. And if you do get stuff on it, I'd be careful scrubbing the back though for the, it's like the coating on it. Made that everything alone. So I'll pop them away and I'll bring everything back again. I'll still bring everything back. I keep putting it down and losing it. So this is the rainbow. And watch when you see the white underneath. So it really, really pops. And this will dry even though when you put it down. Oh, I'm going to cover most of it. Hang on, we'll lift it up there. Cover most of the flowers anyway. But that is stuck down now because the acrylic will be stuck. I mean, if you start picking it and peeling it off, it will peel off. It's like any kind, it's paper craft. But you can fairly see the way through it. But this could be any colour. I mean, you could have done those hearts a different colour. You could have put blue behind. It's just never ending. I love it. I love the alchemy we can make with paper. There's just no... I've lost my envelope. I've lost my marbles, everybody. You can turn a bit of paper into whatever kind of magical... I love it. Makes me very happy. So this is what I've been doing whilst I've been fighting with Bella. Colouring in everything. And all I'm going to do is save you watching us colour in loads. I don't want to keep you too long on a Sunday night. I'm getting them all out. There's loads. I'm getting plenty of time to colour and draw. I just kind of get in to do other stuff that I want. I've still got the unit as well that we're eventually going to paint in the kitchen. And what I've decided is I'm going to quickly do a video of the start of it and then I'll prep it and everything. So you see it before and then, anyway, that's a different... They're not in anymore. They're for a different one. And then we had a bit of a swap aroundsy. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in flowers and things. So then flowers are in. I've just started to colour them. I'm going to leave those black and white behind just because. And I've got mushrooms. Get them mushrooms as well. Nice big ones as well. It's dry now. I did think about that as I was putting it down, but lovely big focal pines. The mushrooms as well, I have reversed them so that some go that way and some go that way. So you've got different ways of doing it. I have some more flowers in. And there's so much in the kit that you just keep going forever and ever and ever. Not that one. I'm moving stuff that I changed my mind on, that I'm keeping for a later date. So you've got mushrooms with the little tops. I'm not going to totally fill it up because I do want to see some of the flowers behind. But I'm just going to nip through some of them coloured in. They're not all totally finished. I have just put some colour on, then obviously I'll add the depth and everything later on with the pencils. In fact, we'll do some of that now. Oh, heaps and stacks and loads. I'm looking for one of the other, there's the house. It's not finished cutting out yet. I don't know what happened there. I must have got distracted. Stop with the fairies. I'm sorry. The fairies work perfect with the other ones though as well. Fairies everywhere. Oh, I've got about another 20 drawn. Can it stop? But there's heaps and stacks. And this isn't even a full kit. I only ever give myself like half of a kit until I've used that because I lose stuff and I stand on, if I drop it, I stand on stuff. So yes, that's all of it that I've done so far. Yeah, I've discovered if I drop stuff on the floor, I just leave it and then it gets stood on. Might have that one as well. Oh, Bella runs away with it. Stop teasing me. Alison mess. I'm sure there's a way we can work it out, you know. I'm really sure there is. And then you don't have to wait. Oh, shake. So with these, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add highlights to them. And then on Tuesday, we'll go into colouring them more. So I'm going to take a white pen. And this just, anybody can colour. Watch back. I did a full live just on colouring not long ago, if you're new. And knock, knock, knock. Oh, there's Bella barking. She's learned how to bark at the door. So just adding little highlights in. And that will give it a four light and four shadows and things. And I'll go into it on Tuesday using the pencils and things. So whilst this is quite boring to watch this bit, it makes all the difference. Just add them in. This one here, what I would do is just add a little bit down the mushroom. And on here, I've just done like squiggles. You could even just go over the squiggles if you wanted. Just, I wouldn't even take it to, don't overthink it, basically, is what I'm trying to say. I'm being nosy at the same time. Have you? Kim, I'm dying to see. See, Tracy, how's your husband doing? Again, all I'm doing is going around the whole flower. And you don't have to do this if you don't want to. I mean, you might be a master colorist and be able to do it all just... But this is cheating. Not cheating. It's an easier way. And again, add a little bit in the middle if you want. Like that. And then just around. But I won't do them all. I might do them all. I can't stop myself. Again, just in certain parts. Honestly, don't overthink it. Just down there. And then these ones have got a little bit grass. But again, don't feel like you have to keep them like that. Chop them off and you can have 3 different mushrooms. It did not. It did not come. I rang them today and she said it might come today, but it might be Monday. If it hasn't arrived on Monday, then give us a call back. And I thought, well, how rude. I stayed in all day yesterday for it. But, you know, it's no hardship really staying in. I'm quite good at it. Oh, no, Tracy. Is he doing okay, though? Is this one going to sort him out? Or are you just... I bet he's fed up. Okay, I'll stop there. I'll pop that one side and that's what we'll use. Because I do want to get the making the fairy bopper thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move these further up. I don't know why I just dropped there. These are on the website as well. And they're all different colours, so you can colour coordinate them for what ink you want to use. I tend to stick with the brown all the time. How long have I been using this one for? Again, lazy crafting. Ah! I bet, is Susie enjoying it? And I ink round all the edges. Again, this gives it another sort of light and shadow and sort of makes things sit forward a little bit. All the way around. So if you are new here, I am live 3 times a week. I am live on a Tuesday, Saturday and Sunday. But it could be even more depending on how we go. It's annoying. Oh, no, I was thinking Tracy saying it's annoying. I was going to say that's so funny. But yeah, it's very annoying considering I waited in. So at this stage, you can start adding in your fabrics, things like that. Like I usually would, but I'm just going to pop these down again because I really want to show you how I did the fairy on the wobbly thing. You can buy the wiggles. I do want to say that you can actually buy the wiggles. I haven't seen them for a lot of years, but this one I just made out of wire. I'm going to have this one here just to hide the rainbow. And then this one could actually go there and sit forwards on some foam. Let's grab a foam. And I'll put a little bit of ink on its tail. And you can trim it off if you don't like this bit at the bottom. Or that could be where your sentiment goes. Actually, we'll put that there so we can still see the mushroom. And chop. I want to say chop it. We'll just fold it over for now. I'll chop it off in a minute. So that to me is lovely anyway. This could be a journaling card. You could have it on the back if you want to put it in art journals. Whatever I'm doing, if I'm working in an art journal or I'm making a card or anything like that, you can do it. Just move it over to whatever other craft that you like to do. And I'm just going to find the wire, which has probably vanished off the face of the earth now. Here it is. Basically, avalanche. Basically, it's just craft wire. It's soft copper wire. If you, oh God, Emma. Sorry. Anybody else's craft room like that? Just a little bit wire if I can get it off. There we go. You won't need much. And it's really is. It's very cheap. It's copper wire. And this is how I did it basically. So I'm using pliers, but if you haven't got pliers, just use a paintbrush. And all I'm going to do is sort of keep it together and thingy it around. It's soft copper wire. It's not, I don't know if it's garden wire or whatever. That is it. That's all I need there. So that's my spring. Essentially, that's what you're making a spring. I'm going to grab one of the girls. Which one? Blondie or purple? I'll wait for some numbers to come through and I'll just pick my paints up before they leak. What was that? Mine, I pile things up, you know. I never move anything until it all falls on us, then I tidy up. It's a bit of a thing. The spring, it's so easy. Purple. It's the first one that popped up, so that's what this got to use. So again, cutting around, just leaving a little border. It doesn't have to, and you don't have to cut out perfect for this. Just wiggle, make a wiggly line as you go. What I would say for this is I would paint the back of the shrink white just so you can't see the glue dot through. Just like that, we're just wiggling. Wait till you see how cute these are shrugged down. And wait till you see the colours pop. Because the colours always end up darker or brighter than what you think they are on the actual thing. So all these bits, just get rid of them because they're not good for puppies. Purple, purple. Does everybody love the purple one? Okay, heating the heat tool up. And I'll get me glue dots. So this is what I've used. I have got them on the web because I just think they're easy and they're permanent. I'm taking another block. So I'm heating it up. Use it on a glass mat or like a heat resistant surface. Don't do it on paper because it will stick when the plastic heats up. So starting again on the mat side, and because they're a bit bigger, sort of keep your heat tool moving. Obviously if it's a more blowy one, hold it further back. Just keep going with it. And when it starts, just sort of use your, whatever you're using, your silicone tool, your pencil, whatever you're using. Just to keep it under control. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And it is hot, remember, but just turn it over again. And don't panic about it. Just keep going. It will sort of flatten itself out as it shrinks. You can sort of see it moving and shrinking and just like that. It does get very hot though. Just keep going. Get mind of its own. Back over. And you'll see it's starting to flatten. So I'll just give it a push if it's not flattening out quick enough for you. And I would keep your heat tool moving, especially on the bigger bits, because it's like anything. You can be the best cook in the world and still burn your cake. There we go. How cute is she? And then you can't really see through it as such, but I won't tonight, but I would put white acrylic paint on the back. I did with, what did I do with them? I did with this one that I made the clip with. I painted just white acrylic paint on the back, chalk paint, whatever you've got, white Posca pen painted. And with this one I did as well, just on the back. And it just stops any shadow of anything. In fact, we'll do it, because why not? So the paint I used is opaque white, which is right next to us. And you can use a brush. What I find is you only need one coat. If you put it on with a sponge or your finger, just like that. And you're not going to be able to see it. For earrings and things, I wouldn't do this. Brooches and things, I would. Earrings, key rings, anything that's going to dangle, I wouldn't. And you just need the one coat. It just stops anything shining through it. Like that. And then we'll just dry it off again. You can wash your hands after if you want. You don't have to rub it on your hand. And these would be cute for kids if you can get the badge backs as well. You can make them into badges and things. There's so much you can do with it. Honestly, shrink plastic is just awesome. Won't take long. I'm pleased if I'm going to take that, Donna. I am a genius. It's something. So the glue dots, they are permanent. And I did get, like I say, I got them because I think they're fab. And they just come off like this. Because I've just done this, I am going to kind of be a bit more gentle popping it on. And maybe help it a little bit. I don't want to pull the paint straight off. Because it's still warm, but it's on. And then the other one, I was going to say I've lost my card again there. And the other one, I would just pop wherever you want it to be on your card. And I think half on the rainbow and half on there. You just pull it off. That's that done. And then your spring just goes on the back of there. You can secure it a bit more if you want to with a bit of paper over the top, which is probably what I would do because it doesn't cover the whole dot. But you don't need to. It's the permanent. And then straight onto the back of there. And you've got a dangly fairy. How cute is that? The bird was cute. The bird, my bird. Bird. Oh, in the other case, I could have a little bird sitting there as well. What I should do is do the frogs and things and shrink as well, shouldn't I? And then all I would do with this is add a sentiment. I'm not very good at words. I do need to stress that. There's not a lot of words in my kits, but you can get words anyway. I mean, Tim Holtz does you can get words anyway. I'm rubbish at words. And this one is a mint, they're just stickers that I've got. Minty ones. Good Day Sunshine, we'll have that one. You can put anything at all. Like I say, my words are rubbish. I am working on it though. You need to do that. They're so cute, aren't they? Everybody needs a card with a fairy on that jumps. And then all I would do is mount it on to black to make everything pop like that. Ink around the edges if you want to. But that there is a little bit of everything we've got with this cute fairy. Seal it as well. I would seal it. But that is Hey, how cute! But I mean, to make anything into one of these, you can just use paper. It doesn't have to, like... That's so cute! I will just quickly show the samples that I've made once again, just for anybody who didn't see, because we've got this one here, which is the shrink onto one of the... onto a clip. This one is the Last Lot of Fairies shrink. And then again, this is the mushroom punch kit with the larger rings, and then the fairy kit. And then this is the first one I made with the woohoo. And then her punk fairy, I love. We'll do something like this on Tuesday, and we'll colour and get the colours and things out. And this one, I mean that one there, the sun on top of the rainbow, it does look like a big sun. This one, like I say, I'm obsessed with having the fairies on top of the mushroom houses. I don't know why. I think I would stand on the top of my house if I could. Oh, it's both the same. It's like matching, but different. Different mushrooms. And this one as well. And there probably will be more by Tuesday. But with that, I will love you and leave you. Any orders that came in up to the date will go out tomorrow. Anything else will go out the next day. It's just how they pick it up. They won't let us allow us to do it on the day. Anything you would like to know, send us a message. I will reply. Your best bet's to message on Facebook. But yes, have a lovely evening. And I'm going to go and find out what was at the door and see the puppy. Thank you so much for keeping us company. And if you're coming in later, thank you so much as well. Please subscribe. Just click it. Click subscribe, because it's really hard to get people to subscribe. And I've seen people thinking that they have to pay to subscribe, but it's not. That's something totally different. Also, I have started to do image transfer with one of the backing papers as well. I'll show you that on Tuesday as well. Lots and lots of love. Have a lovely Monday, and I will see you very soon. Bye for now.